Hi guys, what's up? Moto in the building. Oh, whoa, easy guys, come on. I hope everyone's having a great day. Today's vlog is actually a video response to my guy, the moto vlogging guru, 636Youssef. What's up, my friend? Let me just say that you have been a moto vlogging inspiration, and I want you to continue doing what you're doing. Hi guys, what's up? Everyone always looking. Yeah. So Mr. 636Youssef called up me and some other moto vloggers because he wanted our take. This is for Mototalks. And this moto talk is actually self-perception. Self-perception / the way others perceive you. Whoa, easy guys. Trying to do a vlog here. Come on, man, get off the road, man. Crazy, yeah? Oh, look at that, man. It's beautiful. Did they cut the trees? It's gorgeous. Anyway, let me preface this by saying that he asked if we had 40 seconds, if we were like on a podium, a pulpit, on a stage, whatever, before people, and we had to sell ourselves, and we had 40 seconds to say who we are, what we're about, what we're not about, that type of thing. What would we say? Okay, so that's where I'm gonna start. So for me, if I had 40 seconds to be in front of people, to tell them a little bit about me and who I am and what I represent, I tell people that I am someone who... Okay, you gotta give me a second, guys. Oh, I love riding bikes! Oh, you gotta love it. I would tell them that me, Moto, I'm someone who believes in helping other people. I think that's why we're placed on this earth. I think that's why we're here. I think that's the point of life, to be honest, to help others. And in helping others, you grow, and everyone grows. And I truly believe that love is at the center of everything. So, by that same token, the things that I'm terribly against are cruelty to people, whether that be emotionally or physically, discrimination, come on, I'm trying to vlog, segregation, being any type of oppression in any way, or being judgmental to people because they don't share the same views as you. I am very anti that. And there are so many ways in which we are similar, and a lot of people just want to focus on how we're different, or why we're different, or you know, that type of thing. The way that I perceive myself is a person that, you know, pushes and promotes love in every situation, and also someone who is optimistic. It's raining. That's great though. We needed some rain. See how dry outside is? Anyway, someone who's very optimistic. Someone who's very optimistic. I always try to look on the brighter side of things. I always try to see the funny in bad situations. Not too bad. Like I'm not sick and twisted like some people, but I always try to see the light in situations. You know what I mean? And sometimes life doesn't go just how we planned, and sometimes it's a blessing and not a curse. So I try to be as optimistic as possible. I'm not gonna sit here on my bike. I'm not gonna sit here on my bike and tell you guys that, you know, I don't have bad days. Like Moto has like freaking bad days, and days that I feel so awful, my energy is so low, but you know what, I push through. I mean, just last night I was having a really funky bad night, and you know what I did? I do things that make me feel good. So I watch moto vlogs, I watch workout videos, and I listen to music. And I was listening to Bonobo. I don't know how many of you guys know Bonobo, but an album called Black Sands. It's very chill, very, you know, very loungy, very jazzy. Anyway, it made me feel really good. I watched an episode of Game of Thrones, and that was it. And I was set. I went to bed, and yeah, here I am, and I feel great. But so that's how I perceive me. I perceive me as being optimistic. I perceive me as being positive, encouraging, always encouraging people to to go, to do things and to live to their potential and never live below it, because a lot of people live below it. There are a lot of naysayers out there, and I don't know what the opposite of naysayer is, but that's what I am. A yaysayer. We're gonna call it yaysayer. You got naysayers and we got yaysayers, so I'm a yaysayer. Always pushing people to yeah, you can do it. Of course you can do it. Don't doubt yourself. Go for it. So that's how I perceive me. That's the positive part of me. The other part of me that I put my self-perception, similar to Youssef, that I know there are negatives about my personality and things that I constantly have to work on. And I think one of my problems is that I am very critical of myself. So I tend to beat myself up a lot about did I do this in the right situation? Especially like when it comes to situations where I'm upset, I'm very critical about how I handle my upset, because I can have a bit of a temper, and everyone gets angry, but it's all about how you deal with your anger and the situation, and that's something I've been working on for a while. So I think I'm a little hard on myself, instead of just letting it go and being like, oh well, you're a human. As for how people perceive me, I would dare say that people perceive me as being optimistic, because they see me happy most of the time. They think I don't have a care in the world. I think that people think that my life is really charmed, which I guess is great, which means that I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And people think that I am very, very private. People perceive me as being a very, very private person. It's interesting that they do that, but I think that's only because when I talk to people, I am more concerned with helping them. So I never make it the Psych Moto show. I always say, well, what's up with you? Why do you feel that way? So I kind of made the conversation about them, so then they assume that I don't want to talk or I don't want to share. That's not it at all. I just want to help you as much as I can. So they think that I'm super, super private. And like as sweet and nice as I can be as mean and cold. So there's that duality to my personality. So I think that, well, only my very close friends and like my family would know that about me. I'm really sweet when I'm sweet and really considerate and blah. But then the opposite side is that if you piss me off, well, yeah, I'm well pissed. Right? Okay, so that's that. That's the pulpit. That was far more than 40 seconds. That was more like 40 minutes. But I'm doing my best, Youssef. I'm doing my best. Risk versus reward in one's life. And by one I mean me, because I can only speak for me. I can't speak for anyone else. And it's very interesting that this will be a topic I'll be talking about, because it's actually something that I am grappling with currently. Risk versus reward. Youssef spoke about success, defining success and what success means to different people. For me, success is doing what you want to do when you want to do it, living life on your own terms. Whether you're a multi-millionaire, that to me that is less important. I'm not going to say it doesn't have credence, but it's less important than if you every day you wake up, you feel fulfilled and you can do something that you love. So for me, risk versus reward, I am a person that I take risks. I mean, I ride a motorcycle, for God's sake. I take risks and I go after the things that I want, even in the face of adversity or naysayers, or that it may not be a safe decision. I don't believe in safe decisions, because I think that I only have one life to live, and I want to live it. I want to live it till it can't be lived anymore, which it won't. I mean, there'll come a point in time, whether you play life safe or risky, it would be unlivable. It'll be the end, finito, zero, zilch. The other flip side of that, and this is the part that relates to me, is that in life you need security. If you live your life risky all the time and have no security, it sounds great, right? It sounds great in theory, but there must be some balance. And for me right now, what I did, I quit my job maybe like a year ago, a year ago, a week ago. Nah, it wasn't a week ago. Bobby Shmurda. It was a year ago, or a little bit over a year ago. Oh, here is always so slippy. And I quit my job and I decided to start my own business, something that I love to do, and just, you know, do my own thing. It was kind of like it was a super recess time in Barbados. We were really feeling the recession here, and you know what, a lot of companies were cutting back and cutting wages and cutting salaries by 25 and 50%. And then I was like, you know what, why am I here getting less money working harder for someone else when I could be doing it for myself? Cool, no problem. So I decided to bet it all. I bet it all. I sold my car. I went for it, and I did it. And hey, it's been slow progress, and things are getting better, but it's a risk. And there's some days where there's sometimes when everything comes together and everything works perfect. You get all the money you want. You can go to the beach in the middle of the week. You can get back. I can do stuff like this. I can vlog. I can say, oh, I get my haircut. That kind of stuff. Look, guys, isn't that cool? Sugar. But by the same token, when you don't have that stability, it means that a lot of other things are difficult. A lot of other things, like, let's say I want to go get a mortgage for a home. You know, a bank is not going to give me money, even though I'm making enough money to do that kind of stuff or that kind of stuff. Hey. Wow, I almost cut out there shouting that guy. Come on now. I was in neutral, to be honest. Although you know, you might be making enough money to do that stuff, the issue is that, you know, you're a young business, you're a fledgling business, so no one's gonna give you a loan for a house or whatever, a loan for a car, whatever you want, because your business is so new. You know, you might not be able to pay your bills on time because, well, you work for yourself, so there are other things that come up, you know, and you might have a kid, like I have a kid, you know, so there's such a risk, like, you know, so I found myself at this kind of stage, like, you know, what do? Do I stay and keep grinding and keep building something that's mine, that a legacy that I could possibly pass on to my kid, or do I jump out? Do I jump out and jump back into the workforce? And you know what? More than likely, oh, that feels so good, guys. More than likely be unhappy because I'm not my own boss, or I don't set my own rules, or, you know, I'm working to bring someone else's dream to life. So these are the things. When you think risk versus reward, these are all things you have to consider. And, you know, I'm still working it through. I'm still doing it. I'm being very candid with you guys. I'm still working it through. But for me, I still believe the risk is worth it, because if I never left my old job and I never decided to go on my own and start my own business, who knows? Like, I could be there unhappy as shit. I'll be honest with you guys. It is so fulfilling when you're doing your own thing. Like, I feel free as a bird, man. Thanks so much for listening in. 636, thanks for making me a part of the Mototalks series by calling me out, bro. You are the best. And I wish everyone safe travels today. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Psych Mona out.